Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. For those of you who don't know me, my name's Callie. This is your daily energy update, all right? We're going to talk about the day of the week, the energy of the day, and some of the transits moving through the sky, all right? So if you are new to this channel, make sure you take a second to subscribe. It's a really random channel. Check it out. There's a lot of different stuff here. I go over a lot of different topics, so if you get bored, feel free to check me out and then subscribe. But either way, make sure you subscribe, okay? Comment down below who you are, how you are, where you are. I'd love to know who's watching the channel, how you feeling, what you're doing, what you're about, all right? Just so I know I'm not like talking to myself, it would be cool to get some feedback from you guys. So I do appreciate everyone who has took the time to comment thus far. I appreciate everyone who's been with me and everyone who is new and still yet to come. Thank you guys all for you make this worth it for me, and I appreciate it. So with that said, tomorrow, which is going to be today when you're watching it, is Saturday, which is also known as Saturn Day, right? Saturday is ruled by Saturn, which I think is interesting because a lot of people look at Saturn as the serious one, you know, the one that you got to watch out for. And Saturday is, you know, like supposed to be a day of fun. And so like the two, it's interesting how on Saturn Day where, you know, maybe we should look at things from a more orderly standpoint. We're like, hey, I just had all week of work. Let my hair down, you know, relax. But yes, tomorrow is the 15th, which is a 6, which is said to be ruled by Venus. So you have Venus energy playing hard on a Saturn day, right? And the two of them can be a perfect match, or they can be completely two energies that drive each other up the wall, because Venus on one hand wants to be free, wants to flow, wants to have fun and be passionate and party it up, whereas Saturn is a little more serious. You know, they call him grandfather time, father time. Saturn is a little more serious and, you know, wants to stay ordered and stay focused. And so the two of them together, Saturn can tend to, you know, restrict Venus too much, and Venus can kind of make Saturn lose its mind because it's just so out of control. And when I talk about these energies, like when I bring up Saturn or Venus or Mercury, these are all internal energies. I just did a video, I don't know if I posted it on here, about how to work with deities. And the main thing I say is bring them internal, all right? They're a part of you that you can tap into and embody and bring out for whatever needs you may have. And it's the same with this, right? So if you're someone who's a little more Venetian, Venus, you like to party, bring in the Saturn a little. Try to tap into that Saturn energy. And if you're someone who is Saturn, which is, you know, like real Capricorn energy, then let your hair down a little, let loose a little, you know. You can try to be free like Venus. They're two very opposite. One is restricted, one is free-flowing. So it's kind of like the battle between the minds, you know, the masculine and the feminine. You have to have that balance, or else you start to get depressed, or you get angry, or lots of emotions come when all parts of you don't have equal playtime, all right? So we have that little dance going on tomorrow. We have this sun, obviously still in Taurus, so this is the time. Get your hands in that dirt, do the work, whatever you got going on. Make physical effort towards your goals, towards your dreams, all right? Do whatever needs to be done physically. And then we still got Mercury and Venus in Gemini with Rahu, which is your north node. So in the 11th house, so it's the time to move and shake, connect with people, especially from different parts of the world. I just met an amazing Ethiopian woman, and I'm excited to learn about, you know, the culture and life. And, you know, because especially if you live in the United States, we tend to think this is all there is. We tend to think, you know, nothing else really matters. But the truth is the world is not as big as we think it is, but there's so many different people who can teach us so much if we're just open. And that's what the energy is saying. Be open to learning. All right, you have the moon right now is moved into Cancer. So now is a time to give yourself some nurturing. All right, give yourself the much needed love and self-care. If you're feeling stressed, you may just want to stay home. A lot of people feel pressure to go out on Saturday and party. But if you're stressed out, stay home. Take care of yourself, Do what needs to be done to make your body, your mind, and your soul feel better, which sometimes is just chilling out, taking a long bath, drinking some tea that will help your body relax, whatever it is for you. If you have a really nurturing mother, now's the time to maybe connect with your mother. If you don't have a nurturing mother, now is the time to learn how to be that nurturing mother for yourself. It's just taking care of yourself, giving yourself things that are nourishing, what feels good, what is good for you, things like that. So there's that going on. And then it looks like Mars is in Cancer too. So if you have things that if you have things you want to say to protect somebody, if you have causes, I don't know about you guys, but I've been feeling a lot of urge to speak out about some things that have been really bothering me with what is going on. And we need people to speak out so that other people can become aware of what we're aware of, and eventually change can take place. So we got that going on. Let's check out Saturn, since it's the Saturn day in the 7th house. Saturn is sitting in the 7th house of Aquarius. So even there you have two kind of different energies. Aquarius is like, I'm the rebel, I don't care. Saturn, you ain't going to put the hammer down on me. But Saturn, can put the hammer down on anybody. Even Mars, it don't matter. But you have Saturn in the 7th house, which is maybe causing a little tension in your relationships. So loosen up a little. Maybe if you're being too hard on your partner, or you feel like your partner is being too hard on you, how can you step away? Not end the relationship. I'm not saying that, but how can you step away, regain yourself, and learn more through your intimate relationships, because Saturn is a teacher. Like, Saturn is a great teacher, and where Saturn shows up is where we're going to have some lessons. So when I broke my collarbone, that was my Saturn return, and it was like, hey, you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing. Spanking time. And I got my spanking, all right? I got my big cosmic whooping. But even with Saturn and Aquarius, it's time to think about group work. What can you do with your team? If you don't have a team, how can you start to put together one for whatever you're focused on? Because the energy is with Mercury and Venus and your North Node and Gemini in the 11th house. How can you find like-minded people? Like-minded people with similar interests to achieve the same ideas and hopes, Activities with people like you that enjoy things like you, group expressions, things like that, your friends. Now is the time to really delve into that social aspect and learn from other people's perspective, see things from other people's perspective. It's a lot of learning. We're in the month of May. May definitely ruled by Mercury, as it is the 5. However, it's in Taurus, so we're learning through getting our hands in the dirt, and right now through interacting with people. And when I say get your hands dirty, I mean, what do you have to do physically to get where you're going? There's time to sit and think, and then there's time to do. And often we don't have a balance of those two things. Some of us are much more thinking beings than we are doing beings, So we think and think and think. And I've been watching hoarders lately, and these people, some of them, they think so much about all the things they can do, but then they don't follow through with that physical the physical part of what comes next. There's lots of thinking, but you got to transform the thinking into physical manifestation, which is doing. It's not easy, especially when you're disconnected from your body, but it's possible with that will, with that power. So that is what's going on. I try to do these short. This one isn't that short. I don't know what to say, y'all. I'm trying my best to say as much as I can in a short amount of time, but I'm going to trust that those who watch this resonates with, and this was the message you needed to hear. So that's what I am. There is that's what it is. And so yeah, I will see you guys maybe later. You may see a video from me later, or if not, you will see me for the daily energy update tomorrow, May 16th. All right, stay tuned for that. Make sure you subscribe if you're not, so you can see what's going on. The 7th or the 16th, we got some Key 2 energy, which I don't know how much you guys know about Key 2 or the South Node, but it's a very spiritual energy. So tomorrow, and it will, Sunday, it will be on the Sunday. So we have a lot of fun energy there going on. Yeah, tune in to here. So I will see you guys all next time. Thank you all for watching, and have a great, great, great Saturn Venus day.